Hello everyone, this is Impulse and welcome back to the Moonlight Server. And guys, today is a bittersweet day for me, I gotta tell you. Tango, as you may have seen or heard by now, he hit 100,000 subscribers on YouTube, which is just an incredible feat. I am so proud of him. He obviously is a very good friend of mine, and to see him accomplish that, just it's so awesome to see. It's so awesome to see. He works so hard with YouTube and everything he does to produce content for you guys. So to see him hit that milestone, just awesome. And at the same time, just coincidentally worked out for him that he got an invite to the Hermitcraft server, which again is awesome. I know the Hermitcraft server is one that both of us have been very huge fans of for a long time. And so for him to get invited to play alongside some of the greats is just really, really cool. I am so happy for him, and I can't wait to see what he's able to do on the Hermitcraft server. But at the same time, that means he's not going to be doing Moonlight anymore. And I know that was kind of a big question coming out in the comments of his video was, is Tango still going to be doing Moonlight? I've talked to him. Obviously, he's going to focus on Hermitcraft, which I don't blame him. It's a big opportunity for him, and we are definitely going to miss him here on the Moonlight server for sure, but he's got to do this, guys. It's an incredible opportunity to play alongside these guys, and we are so excited for him and wish him the best of luck. So, with that being said, we got to look at what the Moonlight server is left with now, because Tango was a huge part of it, obviously. Just walking around the Moonlight server, looking at some of the things he's done. He's done a lot of stuff. Him and I are the ones that kind of came up with this entire idea to create the Moonlight server. And along with Graph and Zedif, the four of us kind of founded it to get together. So, and that's unfortunately where we're at now. With Tango leaving, the only active remaining members of the Moonlight server is myself, Graphoniac, and Zedif. And some of you probably wondering, well, what about Sark? I thought Sark was a member. Yeah, Sark's a member, but he decided to pursue other things with his YouTube channel, so he's not going to be creating videos on the Moonlight server. So yeah, I mean, officially he's still on the list as a Moonlight member, but he has no plans of making videos. So in reality, we're left with the three of us. So knowing that, we have to kind of look at the situation and evaluate, what are we doing with Moonlight? Where are we going? And talking to Zedif and Graphoniac, what we came up with was a pretty good plan, I think. And it's going to be a change. I'm going to fair warn you. We're going to change things up, and change is always shocking, right? It's always difficult to embrace change, especially for a lot of people. But when change is for the better, and you have that optimism and that confidence that the change will be for the better, I think it's a really good thing. I think it's a good thing. And so let me tell you what the plan is, just to kind of set you at ease, since we're down to 3 members on the Moonlight server. We're actually going to be converging with another server, and that's going to help expand us from 3 members to 10, which is very exciting. And the 10 members, I think you guys are going to love. So really great cast. So here's the plan. Some of you, really devout followers of my channel know that I'm actually involved with another server. It's the SMB server, and it's actually the server I was on when I started YouTube. And on that server, I have some really good friends, some of which are my, in real life friends. And you probably, for those of you that have followed the SMB server tours that we used to do, hopefully you guys know who I'm talking about. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to converge these 2 servers. We're going to kind of merge them into one, and that's going to get our membership up to 10. And we're going to do some really cool things with the server. And we're going to keep the SMB as the name of the server. And the reason for that is because we're going to be doing some really cool things with live streaming events. And we have an SMB Live Twitch channel where we stream every Tuesday night from 8:30 p.m. PST to usually about 11:30 p.m. And we're still going to be doing that. And we're also going to be doing some really cool other things on that server that I want to get into here in just a minute. So before I get into the details of exactly what we're doing on the SMB server, which, by the way, we have some really cool plans I can't wait to share with you guys here in a minute, I do want to kind of talk to those that are shocked or maybe even hurt by this news, because I know it's a lot to take in. It's a big change. Change is never easy, like I said. But one thing that I'm doing to kind of help me, because, obviously I've invested now 8 months plus of my life into Moonlight. And so it is a difficult decision to come to, obviously, for me too, as well as the other members that are going to be, Grafoniak and ZF are going to be leaving behind quite a bit too. In fact, Grafoniak's actually going to take a copy of the Moonlight Server world, and she's going to be continuing to play on it as a single-player series. So she's not completely giving it up, which is kind of cool. But I'm going to go ahead and just make a transition. That way I can fully dedicate myself to one world, and I think it's actually going to help me focus and get more content out to you guys as well. So, but one thing that I keep in mind during this is that if you think about this more as a server reset, right? Because we're going to be loading up a brand new world, which, by the way, I've already found a really cool seed that I'm in love with. And we're going to be doing it on 1.8. So we're not going to wait for the official release of 1.8. We're going to be doing it on snapshots with the latest stable one, which I think the one coming out soon is going to be pretty nice from the tweets I've been seeing from the Mojang developers. So we're going to be doing a new world, right? We're going to be, we are changing the name from Moonlight to SMB. I think that's something we can adjust to over time. And we're going to be adding new members. I mean, guys, we're more than doubling the members of the server here with some really cool people that I've known for a long time. And I think we're going to have a lot of fun with doing collabs. And especially, I mean, if you guys watch the SMB live streams on Twitch on Tuesday nights, or even go catch a replay, I'll put a link in the description so you can do that. You can see some of these guys are great, right? These are just great people. We have a ton of fun together, and I think that's going to come through. So keep that in mind, and hopefully that eases some of the pain of the change, right? And remember one thing, right? This is not about the destination. It's all about the journey, right? We're going on this journey together. This whole thing has been a journey, and this is just the next phase of this journey. It is something different, but we're going to continue on this journey, and we're going to continue to do what we do. I'm going to continue to do what I do, and hopefully you guys continue to enjoy it, and just under different circumstances, that's all. So we'll adjust, we'll get over it, and it's going to be a really cool thing. Trust me, I have a really positive attitude because I can foresee how this is going to go, and I am excited, guys. So first of all, I mentioned that we're going to have 10 members. Let me go through the list because the remaining Moonlight members are going to transfer over to the SMB server, and that's Grafoniak, ZF, as well as myself. And actually, Grafoniak and myself have been doing SMB for a while now. So it was just ZF that gladly accepted the invite to come over to SMB, and we're excited to have him. And we also have MK the Worst, which you guys may or may not know from YouTube and Twitch. We have Nanorex, who's also got, all these people are going to have YouTube channels and may or may not be producing content from the SMB server. Most of them are. So I'll put all their channels in the description so you guys can go check them out. So I said we had Nanorex. We also have Mobbin Minecraft. We have Skizzleman, my good friend. MK Bean, or McBean, as I call him. And he's also my in real life friend. We have Fallen. And we also have Tuxape. So Tuxape is you guys may or may not have heard of him. He actually won a build contest at Minecon in this last Minecon. So he's a great builder. I'm excited to have him on the server as well. So we have a great lineup here, and what we're doing with that lineup is something really unique when we reset the server. So here's the plan, guys. Here's the plan. What we're going to do is we have 10 members. We're going to split them up into 2 teams. Each team is going to take a side, if you will, of the server. So we're going to split the server down the middle horizontally along spawn. And there'll be a north side and a south side. And that's probably not going to be the names of the teams, but they're basically going to occupy those zones, right? So one team will have the entire north side of the server, anywhere north of spawn, and the other team will have anywhere south of spawn. Along spawn, we're actually going to have a neutral zone. And in that neutral zone, we're going to be building things that we will use to have weekly competitions between the teams. And these weekly competitions are going to be really cool. So it'll be team versus team, and many different competition styles. We're going to have mini games. We're going to have PvP, so we might have to build an arena and one teammate from one team and another teammate from another team battle each other, and whoever wins the battle, that team gets the point. We're going to do things like speed runs, right? Like we're going to make up different speed runs when we do them, first person to bring back compacted ice to the spawn, stuff like that. Different types of speed runs. You guys can probably think of a ton of different speed runs that are out there, and we're going to think of new ones as well. We're going to be doing some ABBA caving tournaments here and there. What else? I think I mentioned most of the ideas we had so far. And the one I'm pretty much excited about the most is kind of the mini games, because we're actually going to be building, think of carnivals or state fairs. If you live in the States, you might be familiar with that, how they have those mini games. And we were kind of doing some things like that here on the Moonlight server. At the end, right, with the chop drop and tangler, and I had one that I was about to do, and I'll probably save it for the SMB server, and then Grifoniak was working on one as well that we'll do there. So all these kind of mini game things, and what's going to happen is during the week we're going to build these things up together. Since it's in the neutral zone, and that means that both teams can kind of work together to kind of prepare this competition. And then the actual competition is going to happen live on Tuesday night during the SMB live stream. And so you'll actually get to see team versus team go head-to-head live. And if you can't make it to the stream to watch that happen, then you'll be able to catch it on the replay. You can just go to the Twitch channel, and all the broadcasts are archived, so you can go catch replay. I'm actually planning on doing like a recap video for YouTube every week, so I'll just kind of take the competition, kind of cut it down, commentate over it if I feel the need to, and you'll be able to see, what happened during the competition, what team won the competition, and at the end of each Tuesday competition, whatever team won gets a point, and that point's going to be prominently displayed on a scoreboard right in the middle, right at spawn. And so we'll be able to keep track of how many points each team has earned over the weeks, and hopefully that competition will drive the teams to do many things to try to improve, their status, their resources. Some of the things, we might have some build competitions, things like that. So, we might do kind of straw polls over who's got the better base. So all these things should encourage the members to really give it their best every week, to have great builds and to gather resources. And I'm looking forward to kind of going head to head with some of these other Redstone guys. Nanorex is one he's big into building automated farms, so I could see him and I kind of going head to head at building automated farms if we're on separate teams. So I'm not going to give away what the teams actually are just yet, but do take some time to go click through these all the other members' channels, try to get to know them. And the plan, guys, right now is we are going to do the relaunch 1 week from now, or hopefully the video comes out today. It will be July 29th. And we're going to actually do the server launch during the live stream, the SMB live stream. Again, link for that's in the description at 8:30 p.m. PST, and that's going to be it. We're going to start the new server. We're going to be off and running. We're going to draw the lines in the sand about where the neutral zone is and north side versus south side. We're going to show everybody who the teams are at that time, and we're going to get off and running. And so I'm really looking forward to it, guys. I think this is going to be incredibly fun. I'm really excited about the plan, and I hope you guys can get behind it too and join us, especially if you can join us during the live streams. That's going to be awesome. If you can't, again, I'll be posting the recaps on the YouTube channel, and I'm still going to be running my LP. I'll still be doing an LP from the SMB server, much like I did the Moonlight server, so you'll get to see me building these things, whether I'm building farms or building onto our team's base or building mini games for the next competition. Any collaborations I do with other members as well will be there. So still should see a lot of YouTube content coming from me, and also the Twitch stuff is going to be so much fun because you get to interact with us live and see things live and all that. So hopefully, and I really feel positive that this is going to be awesome. Hopefully you guys stick around. That's all I ask. Give us a chance to make this change, and take this journey with us because it's fun. It's we're gonna have so much fun. I think you guys will too. So that's it, guys. That's all I really had to say. This is kind of a big change, and I'm looking forward to it, and I hope you guys are too, like I said. So hopefully I will see you guys on Tuesday night. And if not, you'll see the video on YouTube kind of showing exactly what happened, the recaps. Cool. So I will see you guys soon. Have a good one, everyone.